Hi, I'm Brian. I've created this video interview for a position as a technical writer. I graduated from St. Edward's University with a degree in English Rhetoric and a concentration in professional writing. I then began working for an architecture and engineering services firm doing web and proposal writing. My undergraduate studies mostly focused on multimodal composition and new media. My research ranged from the advantages of academic blogging to the theories of Edward Tufte and Kenneth Burke. I found that my studies in rhetoric have helped further my skills of audience analysis. In beginning a project, I think it's important to sit down and create a profile of the audience I will be addressing. With this profile, I found that I've been more accurate in addressing my audience, both in terms of the audience expectations and the necessities of that audience. My writing philosophy revolves around simplicity. Simplicity is key in creating a unique and effective web page, as well as a concise and powerful proposal. This doesn't mean cutting out a cool design or having a boring layout, but focusing on pertinent content, easy to navigate design, and keeping the reader's attention. One reason I truly enjoy technical writing is that I very often get the opportunity to work in a team, which is also one of my biggest strengths. Whether a team leader or just a part of the team, I think it's important to focus on group goals and listen to each individual's ideas. I found that by working as a team rather than fighting the group dynamic or even working alone, I've been able to increase my understanding of projects as well as help other people learn. This kind of dynamic helps produce the highest quality projects in a time-efficient manner. My biggest weakness comes from my undergraduate studies, specifically grammar, and that's my tendency to focus on details. Sometimes I'll focus on the smallest of details to make sure that my projects come out completely error-free. At my current job, I've done my best to understand the company dynamic and try and understand the long-term goals. I found that if I take on a project thinking in terms of long-term goals, my projects come out much better than they would have if I just looked at the short-term goals. My ideal job would be to work in a small office with a diverse staff. A high-profile client would be cool, but not necessary. I'm honestly just looking for the kind of place where I can continue to learn while at the same time creating close relationships with my coworkers, as I feel that has a very positive impact on team projects. As far as relocation goes, I could go anywhere in Texas. Lastly, I've been asked to explain my logic and reasoning behind how many gas stations I think are in the United States. I grew up in an average town of about 30,000 people, and we had 12 gas stations, so I can estimate that for every 5,000 people, there's 3 gas stations. If America has 300 million people, we can divide that by 5,000, then multiply that by 3, which would give us 180,000 gas stations, not one of which has prices I like. Anyway, thank you very much for listening to my video interview. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope to hear back from you soon. Have a great day.